YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here today on ESGNet as we're back here for NCAA Football 14, and today we're taking on the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets here. We're in the heart of the South. We are in Atlanta, Georgia here today as you take a look at some stats here before this game here. It should be a good one here as Highland is trying to continue their run here in college football. They're currently ranked number one still in the nation. As for the Yellow Jackets, as you take a look at the tape of the two teams here, Yellow Jackets 0-4 right now, but 0-3 in ACC play. So there you see their last four games, and the most latest game they've lost there 24-17 against Clemson. Now as for their top offensive players there, Johnson, their quarterback there, last game 14 of 33 for 167, and he had a rushing touchdown in that game. And take a look at the current ACC standings overall, and there you see they are dead last in the ACC. In the Coastal Division of the ACC, well, there you see dead last there in 7th place with an 0-4 record. So we're hoping to see if we can take advantage of this, as we had a pretty good win last week against the Aztecs there. Rush was 9 of 20 in that game, had 140 yards in that game with 3 INTs. He has now 10 INTs for the season, and that is not good on the scale there for Coach Teddy Bonds. Now, like I said, we're hoping this will be a simple cakewalk for us, but we do have that the halfback there, Jordan Ponchance Mason, who could be a terrorizer on us defensively there. He's put up some not the best numbers there, but he has got some pretty good acceleration and some pretty good speed for his size there. The redshirt junior there, 6'1", 212 pounds there. He could be a difference maker for their offense, even though they have not been playing really well. So we're going to be downtown in Atlanta, Georgia, taking on the Yellow Jackets, and we're just trying to see if we can try to do something here and try to get back, really try to get Rush here. Hopefully this will be a confidence game for him, to build some confidence for him and get some stuff moving and grooving for him. Now, as for the turnover battle, we're -8, and they are -8 with a 122nd ranking in the nation. And the same can be said about us, as we have not been too good there protecting the football at times, and we're hoping it'll get better. Now the defense has been getting a little bit better in the last couple weeks now, and we're hoping that will carry on to this game here. Defensively here, we're gonna have to watch out for TD Roof. He's the senior, 5'11", 213 pound linebacker, who if you take a look at his numbers there, he does a pretty good job there deflecting the football, so he can kind of run around there. Even his his zone coverage is not the best at 73. So he got some pretty good acceleration, pretty good agility for his size, and we'll definitely have to try to make sure we see where he's at all times in the secondary for Georgia Tech. So let's go ahead and get to this game here, and we'll see that Highland will of course have the ball here first. That means second half they will defer, and they will have to be on defense here. So let's get a nice little run there from Davison, he's trying his best there in the backfield there, trying to get something going for us. Go to a 3rd and 5, and Little gets the catch, and that will be a nice first down. That's a 13-yard reception for Jeremy Little. So like I said, with the running game, or with the passing game here, we're just trying to watch and see how Rush plays here this week, and if he happens to have a really bad game like he did last week against the Aztecs, he will probably not be seeing too much of him for this game, or maybe even for the remainder of the season. As it goes now 2nd and 14, Rush here will now take off here, throw this one on the run. Ramirez will get the catch, and Ramirez will be taken there as he gets close to, I believe, the 30 of the Yellow Jackets there. Good pass there. A little dangerous there throwing on the run, especially on his back foot there, but Rush does get it to him for the first down. So it's now 1st and 10 for the Scotties as there's a really great crowd here in Atlanta here tonight for this Georgia Tech Scotties game. It's Rush, drops back in the pocket, throws to the left-hand side there to his tight end Ramirez. Ramirez gets the catch, and he'll get a 6-yard gain for a 2nd and 4. So nice toss, a nice catch there from Ramirez. Ramirez has been doing a great job here, stepping up. As we all know that our starting tight end, I can't think of his name now. Can't think of his name now. He is out for a while now, and we'll hopefully have our starter back. But Ramirez has been doing a great job here, showing what he can do, as he could potentially be the starter for next season. As Rush is going to have to get rid of this football here. That's going to be a fumble, but it's going to roll out of bounds. And that'll be the first, not a turnover there for Rush, but it'll be the first fumble of the day here for Rush. So not looking too good here. Rush will get taken out there on that play action. Good read there from Bonds, in relation to Teddy Bonds there. But Gentry Bonds there will go ahead and get the sack, and they'll be forced to kick a field goal, which will put them 3 points up here in this ball game. So 3-0 now for Highland, as we'll see a 1st and 10 here. Johnson, first time on the field here today, as he's going to be taken down by Ramsire, and a couple of Scotties there for a short run. Smith in motion now. Johnson throws off this one after the halfback Smith. Smith gets the catch, and that will be Chris Smith's first down here as he gets 8 on the play. So now 1st and 10 here for the Yellow Jackets, looking really good here. Like I said, last week they lost against Clemson. We'll see this one tossed up there to Jones. Jones will get the catch, and Weaver will get the tackle, but Jones gets enough there for the first. So move on now to a 2nd and 10, and we'll see another quick pass there as Dorfus gets this one, and he will lose 2 on the play for the Yellow Jackets. This is going to be a 3rd and 12. So good opportunity now here for the defense to try to do something here. As we'll see Johnson here and throws this one there to Thomas, and Thomas will get taken down by Stover, and Stover will will force him here to kick a field goal as we go to a 4th and 5. So 4th and 5, we'll see a kick. It is up, and it is good. And the Yellow Jackets are also on the board now here, tied this game up now 3 apiece in the first quarter. So 2:31 left here in the first quarter. We'll see what we can do now. Second drive now for Highland, as the Scotties here trying to see if they can get themselves into the end zone this time, as Rush here is now going to have to run this one, and that'll be a shoestring tackle there, a loss of a yard, and that'll be a sack there from Dawson, the Yellow Jackets. 2nd and 11. Scotties here trying to get something going here, play action, as we'll see this one thrown up there to Ramirez, and that is a great play there, as of course Tolbert, our first string tight end, helping the youngster out there on that one, showing the ropes how to run that play, as Ramirez does get the first. Now 1st and 10. Rush here, he'll drop back here, throw this one to Ramirez again. Ramirez trying to run this one, but he will lose 3 on the play. Tough job there, as now they'll have to go in a passing situation here now here for a 2nd and 13. Rush will drop back here, looking deep there. That one, Little get the catch, and Little's gonna get smacked there hard, but he'll get a gain of 19 on the play. So 1st and 10 for Highland, as they're on the other side of the 50 now here in the Yellow Jackets territory. And Rush here looking at the defense here, taking his time, snaps the ball, throws one to the left-hand side to the freshman Godfrey, and he could not handle that one there, as that's going to be an incomplete pass. Going to be a 2nd and 10. So now we're going to do a 3rd and 8. Of course, another opportunity here now to try to convert for a first down. Of course, it's going to be a pass situation. Rush going to drop back here, throw this one up there. Little gets the catch there. Nice catch there from Jeremy Little. 22 yards on the catch, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. So here we go now, 1st and 10 for the Scotties. Rush here, calling an audible. Just doesn't like what he sees from the defense here. Throws this one up the middle there to Wilson. Wilson gets in there, and that is a touchdown. Scotties, Gerald Wilson. Nice touchdown there for him. And that'll be the first touchdown of the day for the Scotties, as they will now put this one on the board, and that'll be Wilson's first touchdown of the season. 10-3 now here, as we now getting something going here in the second quarter. As we try to Montgomery trying to bring down the halfback there, but Smith says he is not going anywhere, or Smith says he's going somewhere, I should say, and does get 19 yards on the play. First and 10. Johnson now drops back in the pocket here. Good pocket there, solid one for him. Just throws that one to Jones, and Jay Jones gets 9 yards on the carry. As they're going to a no-huddle deep offense here, as we'll see Johnson again trying to going down by Tisdale, and Tisdale will give up the first. As we go now to a first and 10. 10-3 here in Atlanta. Highland Scotties lead this one by a touchdown. We'll see Johnson here run this one, and Ellis will get a hold of him. That's a 2-yard loss there on Johnson. That'll be a 2nd and 12. So here we go for these Yellow Jackets here. 2nd and 12. Johnson hands this one off to Smith. Smith gets a nice hand over, and then he will get this one in there, and that'll be enough for the first. And he gets 14 on the play. 2nd and 10. We'll see what the Scotties will do now. Here's see what the Yellow Jackets will do now in this possession. Still, as they'll get 9 on the play there from Brian Jones. So Lucas Johnson looking really good here, calling another no huddle. Really keeping this defense off balance, as he knows that this defense is very, very flimsy. As they throw this one up there to Dorfers, and Dorfers gets into the end zone there. 23 yards on their reception. And that's a beautiful throw there, as they just did a great job here of showing what they can do against this defense and manipulating this defense, as they know this defense is not as they're a young defense out there, and he knows that he can take advantage of it. So now 1st and 10 here. It's tie ball game, 10 apiece. Georgia Tech tie this one up, as we'll see Rush now throwing this one up the middle there to Wilson. Wilson get the catch, and Wilson trying to get to the first down marker, but he'll only get a gain of, I believe they'll mark him 7. And I'll make that 8 on the play. 3rd and 2. I should be more precise here as we go to a 3rd and 2. Hand this off to Davison. Davison will run this one here, and Davison will muscle in there. He'll get 10 yards on the carry. That's a beautiful first down there. Good job putting his head down and trying to fight for all that yardage he can get. So 1st and 10. See Davison in the backfield there. Rush calling an audible here. Rush drops back in the pocket, looks, throws to the left-hand side there to tight end Ramirez. He gets 3 on the catch. Nice throw here. Rush looking really good here at this point. Already 1 touchdown on the through the air. He's handing this one off to Davison. Davison, great blocking going down the sidelines here. He's down at the 20. He's again trying to do a little juke there inside the 20. He'll be at the 15, I believe. I believe they mark him at the at the 13-yard line for a nice run there. Hand off again, or no, play action here. Rush throws this one up there. That's going to be caught by Henderson of the Yellow Jackets. This one could come back for a pick 6. No, it's not. And that is going to be an interception. 11th interception of the season now for Rush, as he and the offense will now have to come off here, and the defense will now have to try to get the ball back. So I really thought we were going to have a scoring play there, but unfortunately that is not going to be the case. Johnson there throws an incomplete pass, and it's going to be a 2nd and 10. So 4 wide now with 1 back in the backfield there with Johnson. Johnson dropping back here. Lucas Johnson throwing this one up there, and Collins picks it off, and he's going to try to take this back for a pick 6 for Highland, as they get a turnover here on the Yellow Jackets. Nice catch there from Collins. The free safety there coming up, and reading that one very well from the quarterback, as now Highland has possession. So we'll go now to a 1st and goal. Hand this one off to Davison. Davison will run this one here up the middle, but he will get about 4. I believe they'll mark it, as he'll be at near the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal. See what the Scotties can do here in this one here. Davison here is going to run this one here, and he gets into the end zone. Yes, he does. They say he does. They indicate it's a touchdown, and that's a rushing touchdown there for Davison. This is his second of the season. Yeah, can you believe it? His second of the season. He has not scored a rushing touchdown since week 5, just a few weeks ago. So there we go now. A nice throw there, a nice reception there from Josh Gathers as he gets his first of the day for a nice gain there of 6. So 17-10, Georgia Tech trailing. Trying to get back in this ball game here with Johnson. Johnson throws this one up there to Thomas, and Thomas will get out of bounds. Nice catch as he gets 27 on that play for the huge first down. Georgia Tech is not playing here. They are trying their best to stay in this game here. So far, Highland has been letting them in this game. Johnson throws this one there to Dolphs, and Dolphs there will get a reception there for a 1 yard. So it'll be a 2nd and 9. Johnson now drops back in the pocket, throws this one there to his halfback Smith. Weaver trying to pull him down. Finally does, but does give up the first. As we'll see a no huddle now here, 1st and 10. And we'll see a pass there, looks like for their halfback backup. And that was an incomplete pass there. No yardage on that play. 4 wide again, 1 in the back. Johnson here drops back in the pocket, throws one up to the left-hand side, throws it to Dorfius. Dorfius gets in there, and that'll be his 2nd of the day. Georgia Tech comes back in this one, tying this up now 17 all. Nice throw there. Look at this throw right now here, and wide open there. Nobody there on him until he gets into the end zone. Bad play there defensively for the Scotties. And again, Georgia Tech just taking advantage of our weak defense, especially in our secondary. So 1st and 10, 2:44 left here in the first half. Davison gets hit hard. We'll get about a couple of yards on that play. Go now to a 3rd and 8. 17-17, crowd really getting into this game now. Let's see if Norton now will be in the game here. Norton will throw this one up there to Ramirez. Ramirez gets this one, and Ramirez keeps going after that nice stiff arm there. He'll get inside the 30 of Georgia Tech. 1st and 10. 2 minutes left, under 2 minutes left here in the first quarter, or in the first half. We'll see Ramirez in motion there. Norton here drops back in the pocket. He's going to do a little scramble here. He's going to call his own number instead. He's going to slide, and he'll get 9 on the play. Make it a 2nd and 1. So under a minute now here. Scotty's trying to see if they can score here before the half. 17-17 here in Atlanta. Hand this one off to Davison there. Davison gets enough there for the first down, and that'll help move the chains, as there'll be less than 50 seconds left here in the first half, and Highland will call a quick timeout. Highland has 10 first downs right now, compared to 7 that Georgia Tech has currently. 1st and 10. They're inside the 30. See what the Highlands Scotty's going to do here is Norton here drops back here. He's going to throw this one up the middle there to Wilson, and Wilson gets the catch. And that'll be Wilson's 2nd touchdown this season. Nice job there from him as they get on the board here now. It's 24-17. So 43 seconds left here. Georgia Tech trying to see if they can get on the score one more time. Get on the board here before they go to half. Johnson now drops back here, and he throws this one there to Smith, and Smith cannot hold on to it as there's a defender right on him. And that was a nice job there. Nice stop from the defense. 2nd and 10. Johnson drops back here. He throws this one up there. That's going to be thrown to Hill. Hill will get the catch, and he will stay in bounds for the first down. His first catch of the day for 12. We haven't seen nothing of Ponte Mason here as of late here in this ball game here. We'll see Smith there, and Weaver almost had that one. Shane Weaver. Nice deflection there for him. He could have easily, if he would have caught that, that would have been a pick 6 going the other way. Nobody would have got a hold of him. And we definitely been up by 2 scores. But Johnson drops back, and he will get rocked as he'll get sacked for a loss of 7. Put him now at 3rd and 17. So now 3rd and 17. Just under 20 seconds now here. Johnson's got to try to do something here. And Johnson again gets sacked there by Saunders. And I think that's how the first half is going to end here, with another sack. Great job there from Saunders. Brings him down. Now we got a 4th and 25 here. Not much for them to do here in the first half, and that'll be it. 24-17 as we go into halftime here. And man, what a game it's been here. A close one, I should say. I wasn't really expecting this from Georgia Tech, but nonetheless, I mean, with the way the season's been, you really now have to expect anything from any team, especially if a team is 0-4 right now. They really don't have much to lose and everything to gain. But there you see some of the first half highlights here, and the Scotties playing some good ball here. And even though we did have to bench Rush, I don't know if it's going to be a one game for him, or if he's coming back the second half here. But I know Norton's going to take over at least for probably a while now here, and we'll see what Coach Steady Bond says after the game about Rush and his potential start for next week. As we take a look here, 1st and 10 here, Johnson of the Yellow Jackets gets sacked again. That's 3 now sacks here. At least he's been sacked at least 3 times now here within the last couple of minutes here. And this is the first one of the half. I believe he has now 5 sacks he's been sacked 5 times, I think, in this game so far. So we'll see a 2nd and 16. All this is going to be a passing situation here. We'll see what the Scotties defense will do here in this one here. As we'll see if House up there to Thomas. Thomas gets the catch and gets away and gets enough there for the first down. 19 yards on the reception. First down for the Yellow Jackets. 24-17. Highland leads by a touchdown as Johnson again for the Yellow Jackets drops back here, and Gallagher gets a hold of him. A loss of 7. And that's a big play there for the defense. This defense is definitely stepping up here on Johnson, as Lucas Johnson not going to forget about what this defense of the Scotties have done to him today. As we go now to a 2nd and 17. And he's really had a rough day here. So Johnson again drops back here, trying to get away, but he cannot get away as he runs right into Gallagher again. And that's a loss of 6 there on that one. Already now 3 sacks in the day here for Gallagher. Let's go 3rd and 23. Johnson here throws this one up there. He's lobbing this one up there. And Owen gets the pick, and he's going to try to take this back for a pick 6 here. Nice job there for him. That's the 2nd turnover now here on this from this defense on the Yellow Jackets. What a way to go here. Wish we could see more of this in the first half. But there we go. Norton here drops back here. He's looking, throws this one there deep to Jeremy Little, and that's going to be a 25-yard reception for the first. See here what the Scotties will now do here as they have a 1st and 10. Norton has to get rid of the football there, try and get that to Wilson there quickly, but that's going to be an incomplete pass. It's going to be a 2nd and 10 for the Scotties. So Norton looking a little hurried that time, but hey, it happens. He's a quarterback. He knows that. But, he's going to get hit hard, and that's going to be a drop. That's going to be a fumble. The 3rd turnover now here for the Scotties here today as TD Roof gets the fumble reception, or fumble recovery, I should say. And a nice hit there from Henderson onto our quarterback there. Hopefully, Norton's going to be okay there. Again, Coach Steady Bond's asking him if he's going to be all right. So 1st and 10 here now as they get the ball back from that fumble. We'll see a pass there in the back, and that is going to be to Chris Smith, and Smith will lose 5 on the play as he cannot stay in bounds on that reception. So now 3rd and 6. See what the Yellow Jackets will now have to do here is we'll see Johnson here. He's going to run this one here. Saunders trying to pull him down, but he does get 11 on the play, getting a 1st down. So now 1st and 10 after the no huddle here. We'll see a pass there to Thomas. Thomas out the backfield. Great blocking there. And he'll get 12 on the reception on that one. 1st and 10. Yellow Jackets here back on the track here now. Trying to get a score here. As we'll see there, a pass up there to Hall. And Hall will catch that one, or excuse me, Hill will catch that one. And he'll come down, and that'll be a reception. So the 1st down. Yellow Jackets looking very tough here. And we'll see what Johnson can do here. Throws this one there to Hill again. Hill getting taken down, and he'll get 8 on the play, making it now 2nd and 2. So now 2nd and 2. We'll see here what we can try to do defensively here against Smith. Now, see, no, cannot stop him. And that keeps the defense on the field. That has been a big problem for us on those short yardage games they get on us. 1st and 10. See Johnson here, try to see if we can do it again. And Ramsauer right on top of him, but Weaver gets on top of Mason there. That's going to be a loss of 7 on the play. So 2nd and 17. Johnson looking back here, drops back, throws one to Jones. Jones gets the throw there. That's 16 yards on the reception. It'll be a 3rd and 1. Big play now here for the Scotties. Defense really needs to step up here. 3rd and 1, 24-17. We'll see Johnson here hands this one off to Smith. Smith gets in there, no problem getting into the first down marker and gets the first down. So here we are now, 1st and goal. Let's see what the Scotties will have. Let's try to stop here, and Smith again gets the ball handed to him for a gain of 2. What are the Scotties doing here? They know the ball's going to go to Smith. They need to stop him here. So here we are now, 3rd and goal. Ponch Mason in motion. There you see Hill gets the catch there from Johnson, and that'll be at the 2-yard line there. It'll be a 4th and goal. So they're not going to go for it here, but instead they're going to go for a field goal. We'll see what they can do. You see the 13 plays, 63 yards on that drive. It's a pretty good time there as they do kick a field goal, making it now a 24-20 ball game. So now, 1st and 10 here for the Scotties here after that, giving up that field goal. Got a man in motion. I believe that's Godfrey there, as he's going to move from left to the right side of your screen. Hand this off to Davison. Davison gets stopped in the backfield there. No gain there for him. That'll be a 2nd and 2, or excuse me, 2nd and 12, or 2nd and 10. 3rd and 8. Big 3rd down here for the Scotties. Got to make something happen here. As Norton here directing traffic here now. Minute 30 left here in the 3rd quarter. Norton drops back here. You got to get rid of the football there. He throws this one to Ramirez. Ramirez gets the catch and gets caught at the 40. 14 yards on the play. That is a 1st down. Highland Scotties. Now 1st and 10. We'll see what the Scotties going to do here. As Scotties looking pretty good here on this drive so far here. Norton here is going to have to get rid of it here. Throws this one to this tight end Ramirez. Ramirez gets the catch. And Ramirez now at the 45-yard line in Yellow Jackets territory. So 1st and 10, under a minute now here in the 3rd quarter. Let's see what Norton can do here. As they're going to go back to the pass here. Norton drops back deep in the pocket there. Throws that one right to Kerr. And Kerr deflects it there, thank goodness. And it's going to be a 2nd and 10. Bad read there from Norton. 2nd and 10. We'll see a drop back here. Norton here throws this one to the Ramirez up the middle there in the seams. 20 yards on the reception for the 1st down. 1st and 10. 30 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. See what Norton's going to do here in this situation here. Norton get hit as he throws there. That's going to be an incomplete pass as he gets hit there on that play. 2nd and 10. 24-20 now here in the 3rd quarter. Just 24 seconds left. Norton here drops back. Throws this one up the middle there to Godfrey. The freshman gets the catch. And the freshman is showing that he is not going to go down here easily. Gets the 1st down. 1st and goal for the Scotties. Scotties looking like they want to score here. They need to score. Norton drops back here. Throws this one up to Little. Little had it, but he drops it in the end zone. Too hot to handle there. And that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. So now 3rd and goal. We'll see what the Scotties can do here in this situation. Looks like they're going to try to keep it on the ground here. They're going to hand this one off to Davison. And Davison gets his 3rd touchdown of the season. His 2nd of the day. And that puts them on the board here now. It's going to be a 31-20 ball game. Nice run there from Davison. Nice blocking from our offensive line. 31-20. Johnson now for the Yellow Jackets is going to take off now. He's going to call his own number here. Weaver's going to bring him down. And that is only a gain of 2 there for Johnson. Johnson's really trying to keep his team on the track here, trying to keep him going. as they run a no-huddle offense here. This one thrown up there to Dolphson, and Dolphson gets caught, and he will get the reception there. 15 yards there. 72 yards now in the ball game with 6 receptions and, of course, 2 touchdowns. We'll see now 1st and 10. Johnson for Georgia Tech here. Drops back, throws that one to Dolphson again, and he cannot hold on to it that time, as this is going to be a 2nd and 10 for them. So we go now to a 3rd and 8. See, Johnson drops back in the pocket there. A little screen pass there to Smith. Smith trying to get to the first down marker, but Smith is stopped. Gets a gain of 6. We'll see what they'll do here now with 4th and 2. So now 4th and 2, they're going to keep their offense out there. We'll see what we can do, as they got a big tight end set out there. Got a man in motion here. Watch for him. Hand this one off. No, going to be play action. Johnson hold on to it. Throws this one up there to Calhoun. Calhoun gets the catch, and that is going to be a 5-yard reception. 1st down. Should have stopped that play. So now 1st and 10 here for Johnson and the Yellow Jackets. 31-20. Throwing this one up there, and Owens gets another pick there, and Owens could take this one back for a 6 if he can just keep running here. This one right here is should put the nail in the coffin there. 3rd turnover of the day here for our defense, as this time they put this one as a pick 6 there. Nice job there from Reggie Owens, as he gets an interception. Nice force of a turnover. And that is going to put us on the board here now, 38-20. Nice go there, the defense. So our defense has been coming alive here. We have 3 picks there. Of course, you know, they've been doing a pretty good job there, making us work for this. But, hey, our defense is finally showing up here now, especially in this time. It would have been nice if they showed up during the first half. But, hey, we seem to be like a second-half team now this season. Gotta get ourselves together. You see 3 interceptions already now for Lucas Johnson. Tough day there for him, but nonetheless here, he's been pretty solid in from the most part of this game here, especially during times when they need to convert for that 3rd down, or even in some cases the 4th down. So 3rd and 11 now for the Yellow Jackets. Just under 6 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. As we'll see, Johnson now drops back here. He's going to throw this one up there. That's going to be go to Smith, and Smith stays in bounds. Or I should say Gather stays in bounds there for the 1st. He gets 12 on the play. So 1st and 10 Scotties. We'll see Johnson here. He's going to drop back in the pocket. He's going to heave this one up there to Thomas, and Thomas stays in bounds for a gain of 19. All right, defense, come on, let's step up now. 1st and 10. Johnson hands off to Smith. Smith's going to run this one. That'll be a 4-yard gain. Nice job there for him, putting it as a 2nd and 6. Johnson, Luke and Johnson again here, almost gets sacked. Throws this one up there to Hill, and that's going to be a great catch. 42 yards on the reception. Nice job. 3rd touchdown of the day for Johnson. And I believe the 1st of the day there for Hill. As just take a look at this, just a bad coverage there. Just the receiver the defender just loses the receiver there, and just does not do his job. So we'll see now a 2-point conversion out here for Georgia Tech as they throw this one up there to Jones, and Jones gets the 2-point conversion, making it now a 10-point ball game, 38-28 here in Atlanta. So Highland now has the ball here now with 5:15 left. See what we can do here in this handoff there to Davison. Davis is going to try to run this out to near the sidelines there. He's going to get just a couple yards there on the play. Put us near the own 30. So now 3rd and 2. Got to convert for the 1st down to keep the clock moving and get a 1st down. And that is going to be just enough there, as he does do a good job there. He's getting close to 100 yards now. He has 86 yards right now with 13 carries. Of course, a rushing touchdown earlier, or 2 rushing touchdowns here in this game here, as he gets stopped there by T.J. James. Or I should say T.J. James gets stopped there for a loss of 3. So now Ramirez, of course, they're tight end in the slot position. Norton here is going to have to get rid of this ball here, but he cannot find no one there. A loss of 11. It's going to put him at 4th and 24. He'll be forced to punt. So Georgia Tech now trying to come back in this game here. They can come back with a touchdown. It'll be just a shy of a touchdown or 2. But Harrell there Donnie Harrell, 6 tackles for, and of course, 1 deflection there. Stops and makes it a 2nd and 10. So here we go now to a 2nd and 10. Johnson's going to drop back in the pocket. He's going to look. Got a great pocket there. Dorfus there gets the catch, and that'll be 16 on the play. First down for Georgia Tech. Yellow Jackets looking really good in this drive as Johnson drops back in the pocket. Looks, throws off to the right-hand side there. Throws us one there to Hill for a gain of 22. All right, defense, what is going on? Just don't get too relaxed right now. 2nd and 10 here. Johnson's going to drop back. He's going to look. He's going to get hit hard. And that's a loss of 6 on the play. Another sack there. 4th sack there for one of, I believe that was Gallagher again. As Hill gets a 16-yard reception there. Johnson's really, that's what I'm talking about. This kid is just, he's getting hit hard, but he's at the same time, he's just making some really great plays here, showing that he is tough. And he throws one to Dorfus there again for a 12-yard reception for a first down. Dorfus now has 100 yards in the ball game. 1st and goal now here for the Yellow Jackets. Johnson's going to call his own number here, but he is going to get hit. And that's going to be a loss of a yard there on that running play as Saunders right on top of him there on that one. And it looks like we have a penalty here. It looks like it may be a false start on the offense there. I believe it was Phillips there, Georgia Tech. And that'll be a penalty. So now 3rd and goal for the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets trying to get on the board here again. Here, 38-28, and there you see a pass there, and that's going to be a great catch. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Jay Jones gets a touchdown here. I believe this is his first of the day. 4th passing touchdown now here for Johnson, as he is not going away here. And I wouldn't be surprised they go. No, they do not go for a 2-point conversion. It'll be a 38-35 ball game, but they are going to go on for the onside kick here. And we'll see the onside kick, and it is going to go to TJ James, the 3rd string back, and he will land on it. And they don't have to do too much here. All they have to do is kneel on this. As Georgia Tech does have 2 timeouts here, but they're going to run for this as Davison runs there. 5-yard gain. Of course, Georgia Tech going to call quick timeout. 50 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. They just need to run this one here and try to get another first down if they can to keep the clock moving here. Davison's going to get to the first down marker. Gets a little bit more, and that's enough for a first. Of course, Georgia Tech going to call their final timeout here, and all they need to do now is just get into victory formation and kneel on this, and this will be pretty much the ball game as Highland will walk out of here with a close win here, a close 3-point lead. 38-35. Georgia Tech, I'm telling you, not a normally they're known for their defense, but their running game and especially their quarterback and the receivers, top notch there. I just don't understand why they're 0-4, but now they're now 0-5 now in overall play. But there you see the numbers there for the ball game. Definitely check those out. Rush, 10 of 14, 134 yards, 1 touchdown, his 11th of the season. He also got his 11th interception and got sacked 3 times. Norton, 9 of 14, 162 yards, a touchdown, his 7th of the season, and 2 sacks on him this season. Davison, 20 carries, 28 yards, or excuse me, not 28 yards, 20 carries, 98 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, his 2nd and 3rd. And like I said, he has not scored a rushing touchdown since week 5. Norton, 5 carries for minus 13 yards. Rush, 3 carries for minus 9 yards. And James, carry for minus 3 yards. Ramirez, 9 receptions, 148 yards, no touchdowns. Little, 5 receptions, 81 yards, no touchdowns. Wilson, 3 receptions, 42 yards, and 2 touchdowns, scoring his first 2 of the season. And then defensive numbers here, we'll see those here coming up. But just a tough break there for our rushing game. We just couldn't get our 2 quarterbacks going. As for Rush, I tried to talk to Coach Teddy Bonds there. He said he's going to look at game film. He's going to see what his attitude was and whatnot during the week. But for right now, he says Rush is going to make the start. If things change, then he also said that don't be surprised if Norton will start in next week's game. And of course, next week's game is a big one because we'll be in Chi-Town again, as we'll be taking on the Notre Dame Fighting Irish in Week 8 in that neutral site game there at Soldier Field. So, yeah, that's going to be a big game for us. And, of course, a big game, especially if, actually really for either one of those two quarterbacks, depending on who's going to be starting, especially if it's going to be Norton. This will be a bit way that he can show the world here, because we'll be watching that game, and he can really show off his talent and skills, and maybe make a push, maybe a solid, make him a solid starter for the rest of the season. But we'll take a look there, as take a look at the rest of those numbers for the receiving. Really impressive there from Hill and Dorfus. They both had 100 yards there. Could not stop them whatsoever. They had a touchdown apiece. Dorfus had, of course, had 2, and Jones had 1. But that quarterback, he was something there. Lucas Johnson, man, that kid had an arm on him, and he was just a beast. But he just kept getting hit, and just every time he got hit, got knocked down, he was going, he bounced right back up and throw another, another bomb down the field, and getting those first downs. So nice job there from him. But unfortunately, he comes up short this week as they end up losing. Our top defensive guys: Ramsauer 7 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. Gallagher 4 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, and 4 sacks in the ball game. We had a total of looks like 7 sacks in that game. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, excuse me, 8 sacks in that game. Ellis had 2 tackles, tackle for loss, and a sack. Collins had a tackle, interception. Of course, Owen had 2 interceptions, a touchdown there for him. Take a look at some of the news there. We got some battles there coming up, and one of the guys, Willie Foster, he is committed to Notre Dame. So we'll see if we can, if he made a better choice there, as we'll play Notre Dame next week. But we do have, I believe we do sign 2 guys there. Gary Williams, a right tackle, he has committed to our team, and Eric Washington has committed to our team here. I just want to show you guys some of the new prospects that we've been looking at here, and of course here's some of the guys that are going to be showing up to next week's game, as we're going to host them, or we're going to be hosting that game, and they're going to visit us there coming up there. But yeah, Willie Foster, defensive end there. He is number 5 ranked overall in the defensive end category there nationwide, and he has finally decided to go with Notre Dame. I was really hoping we can get him, change our defensive line for next year, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case, so we'll have to keep searching. Gary Williams, great guy there, but I was really had my teeth, or I should say Coach Teddy Bonds had his teeth sunken in on Foster. He really thought he had a push there, but just could not overcome what Foster was looking for. So coming up next week in episode 63, we'll be on the road, but we'll be the home team, as we'll be at Soldier Field for this game here. It is Notre Dame taking on Highland, and we'll see number 1 versus number 17. Should be a good game. We'll find out what quarterback it'll be, as like I said, Coach Teddy Bonds has not made a decision yet. I'm gonna get with him, matter of fact, here on Tuesday like we normally do, and talk with him about what the deal is with the quarterback situation, and we'll let you guys know hopefully before then. If not, stay tuned for the next episode, as like I said, taking on number 17 ranked Notre Dame in Week 8. That's it for this episode of the Highland Scotties Team Builder Dynasty. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like, and also don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell notification if you guys want notifications of this series or any other series here on the channel. And follow us on down below there in the description there from Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. Check out our Patreon page. And as always, keep yourselves and each other healthy. And go Scottie Nation. I'll see you guys next time.